Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We are going to be flying in the recently updated. I say recently, back in June, I think late June, they dropped a Avionics update for both the 787 and the 747. We're going to be taking the 787 from Atlanta to Houston. Today, it's no ATC in Atlanta, of course, because, you know, that's just how it works. Is I planned this flight around ATC, and then they just disconnected. So we won't be using ATC. We'll be on Vastin though, so you guys can come fly along if you want to. Bog Wraith, what's going on? Look forward to seeing this 70 of the sky and the cockpit layout. Yeah, Mexican, what's going on? Nice to see you again as well. So I just want to, before we jump actually into, let me hold on a second. Mute this for a second before we jump into the cockpit and actually get into starting this off and everything. I wanted to actually look at the model real fast, just so that we can kind of see how Asopo actually did a really good job. I mean, it's not perfect, granted, but the external model of the 787 looks pretty darn good. I mean, that's just look at that intakes right there. I mean, that's just pretty sweet. I mean, is it like payware level? Probably not, but I mean, it comes with the I think it's the premium version of the game. I bought the biggest when it came out, so yeah, but I mean, overall the model looks really darn good, so it's really good for a free quote-unquote default aircraft coming right out of the gate. I mean, just look at that. I mean, you can see all the way up into, I mean, that's crazy. You know, I mean, what? Yeah, obviously we have textures here, right? Instead of actually seeing that, but like, pretty darn good. I'm pretty happy with that for free, and the engines look really good too. Could they be a little bit better? Sure. I mean, inside here and stuff could look a little bit more realistic, 100%. But I mean, come on, it's free, so be happy with it, right? Also, guys, while I'm going through, please let me know if anything needs to be adjusted in regards to like audio levels or anything like that, because it's, I think, first time streaming in a little bit. I've done some recording work, so things might have changed accidentally during that recordings and stuff. So all right, but let's go ahead and get inside the cockpit, shall we? Had a little bit of stutter there, and we'll get going with the startup. All right, so here's the cockpit. You guys can see it for all of its glory. It's, of course, cold dark right now. But again, model-wise, pretty decent. Is it perfect? No. I mean, there's like, for example, this isn't correct. But, you know, overall, though, it's really good modeling for, you know, a default aircraft for a simulator. That's pretty darn good. So, yeah, we're going to be flying today from the left seat with the HUD, and we'll get into all that here in a second. But let's go and get some power to the cockpit. That's going to be over here, and we're going to turn on our battery, which is going to be this guy right here, and then we're going to turn on our forward external power left and right, not the rear. That's if you're actually starting your engines off the ground. Ground power, but we're not doing that. All right, so IRS left is going to come on, and right is going to come on. It's actually a click button. The scroll wheel doesn't do anything on that, which I find very interesting. So, Sobo, if you're watching, fix that. You should be able to scroll wheel that. Anyway, nav lights coming on, and then we're going to get to the FMC and set this baby up. Again, we don't have ATC on right this second, so actually before I go any further, I do want to go ahead and tune 122.8 into the standby and switch them. That way I can start hearing some transmissions, make sure we're getting it. Okay, so I got some audio there, but I don't think it patched through. No, it did not. Okay, so we're going to patch this through to Tres. All right, so let me know if you guys hear anything as we go through this. All right, so we're going to start off with the FMC here. Get a little bit more zoom zoomed in here. There we go. All right. A little bit closer in so we can see what we're doing. All right, so we're going to go pause init, pull our GPS position, and we're going to, well, I actually have to do that. Where? I'm so used to the Airbus.
Atlanta traffic, Southwest 2962, taxiing runway 27 right, Lima, Juliet, Mike, Lima, Charlie, Atlanta traffic.
All right, y'all heard that correct? Let me know. All right, Atlanta is the reference airport. That's close enough, looks good to me. All right, so now that we've got that, we're going to go routes, and we're going to go throw in our origin, which is Atlanta. Hartsville, Jacksonville, going to Houston. That's not, tried to put in the runway. Whoopsies. All right, destination there. Cool. Yes, here. Awesome. Cool deal. All right, so runway today, we're looking at 26 left, I believe. Yeah, that's what we have in our plan. Again, since you don't have ATC online, we'll go with what our plan says. Flight number today is United 287. All right, there's that set in there. And now we're going to go departure and arrivals. And our SID today, pull up my flight plan again, is the Cajun? Yeah, the Cajun. The Cajun 2 arrival. With the Stigna transition. And now we're going to go, I believe, back to the runway selected, back to the route page. And then we're going to go next page. And we're going to put in all of our 2s and VIAs. So that's going to be direct to Mike Hotel Zulu. It's a VOR. Which one that is, but that's what it is. So Alpha X Echo X-Ray is also another VOR. And then we're going to do arrival is the Dobie 2 arrival. I'm not going to input that in here just yet. And that's actually coming from a 787 pilot on the line. And apparently they wait until they're actually up in cruise, and because there's apparently some type of software bug that can happen in the FMC with the 787, if you put in the arrival, it can jack up your VNAV descent profile or something like that, so they just wait. Anyway, so we're going to do what they do, and we're going to wait. We're not going to put that in yet. So just so you know why we're not continuing on that route right there. All right, so we're going to activate and execute. We're going to go legs page, and we're going to go route data. Reason why we're going to the route data, we're going to put in some wind information, and we're going to start with the end of the SID, which, you remember, Stigna was the transition, so Cage is going to be end of our SID. And we're going to find that waypoint on our flight plan. We're going to look up, let's see, so our altitude, that doesn't work. I don't know why I did that. So Cajun, select that. Altitude is going to be 230. Winds are going to be 266 33 033. Go. And outside air temperature is minus 31. Ooh, that's cold. That is cold, my dudes. It is cold. So altitude 230 minus 031. Perfect. All right, so we've got that planned in there. Then we're going to put in another altitude, and this is going to be back to route data. We're going to our last waypoint. Alexandria is the VOR, by the way, guys. Alexandria. And flight level 380. So we're going to put in 380 for the altitude. And then we're going to put in... Let's see, where is that at? I just lost it. Oh, there's 254 by 033. All right, so that's good there. And let's see, after we do that, nav rad. If we need it, and we don't have to, there's nothing in here we need to change. We're not using any of this. For this, if you were using like a VOR departure or something like that, then you would verify this information, but we're not doing that today. All right, so we're going back to, I believe we're actually going to be on this page, but yeah, performance. All right, so one thing we do need to do is go ahead and go into, not our weather, go into our weight and balance, and we need to get this somewhat close to what our actual weight is. We'll go pounds here. All right, so our estimated takeoff weight is 426.1. So our zero fuel weight 38.7. We're gonna put fuel in here, and it's gonna be 40,000. $40,261. Yeah, we'll go with that for fuel, and then our payload today is 86,000. So payload is up to that'll be close enough, and that'll be close to what we are. So we'll go with that for now. What's up, PJ Brooks 927? Long time no see, man. How's it going? How is it going? All right, so zero fuel weight. It will automatically pull. I can't, yeah, it automatically pulls. And then reserves, we're looking at 17.4. 17.4 on the reserves. Cruise altitude 38 today. Cost index, we've got 15. Ooh. All right, so we've got that performance initialization page.
Traffic Southwest 1855 is out of 15.3, just about midfield for the left, downwind for 2.
Cruise CG. Now, see, that's something I don't actually know where to pull that information from. Where in the world would that be? That's one thing I don't actually know. I wonder if it's going to be up here in the weight balance. Probably just going to be like CG. It's center of gravity is 20.28. All right, so we're going to put in 20.3, and we're going to execute that. All right, and now we're going to go thrust limiter. And so normally you would put in whatever your thing calculates. I don't have a calculator to calculate this, so we're just going to go, it's a long runway, we'll just go with takeoff 1, 10%, and climb 1. Again, I don't have a calculator to actually calculate this, so we're just going to go with that, and we'll go with that for now. All right, so now we're going to go takeoff and flaps. So just so everybody knows, flaps 5 is normal for the 787. A heavy, then we're not, since we're not heavy today, if we were heavy, we'd be 5, we'd be 15, but 5 is not heavy, so we're going with 5. Thrust, we're keeping that 0. CG. Why is that not letting me? Okay, just 20. All right, that's fine. And then we're going to, I know you already got in there. Pull in these. Take off gross weight. Oh, you know what? I got to actually put that in here. Hold on. Take off weight, we're estimating 42.6.1. Yeah, I know it's going to change all of these. I got it. I understand. Don't have to freak out on me. All right, there we go. That's all set. All right, so I think that's done with the FMC. Yep, and we're going to go ahead and go up to the where's it? There you go. MCP, this guy right here, the mode control panel. And we're going to throw in some numbers here. Specifically, we're going to set V2 speed, which was, what, 151 in here. Right there. Initial altitude, we're just going to put in cruise since we don't have any HEC. We're going to go all the way up to 38. heading of the runway, which is going to be roughly 270. I think it's actually 277. Yeah, 27. No, not 277. It's about 275. All right, so that's set. HUD brightness. That's this guy right here. We're gonna keep it right here. Keep it as normal. And flight door power needs to go on. And if I remember correctly, that's down here. Right? No, it's not. That means it has to be. Oh, you know what? I remember it is now. Give me overhead. Thank you very much. Turn that on. Emergency lights. We're going to arm and close those. Window heats coming on. Passenger signs coming on since we're full up on fuel. And master bright adjust if necessary. This guy, we're going to bring it up just a little bit. And anti-ice, we're going to keep those all auto for now. Mainly because there's no need to turn on anti-ice if there's no icing conditions. It's freaking hot right now in Atlanta. The default airplanes come with a checklist for each, like there is for the 787. No, not all of them. Oh my gosh, Tiefel, I'm gonna throw you under the bus. Same for you, Woodworth. Throw you both under it. I'm gonna make sure I run them both forward and backwards. Anyway, thanks for coming and watching, guys. All right, so no, they don't all come with a default. We're actually gonna do the default checklist here in a moment to make sure we've covered everything we need to, quote unquote. But yeah. All right, so let's see what else we need to do. Anti-ice, all auto cargo temperature. So if we had some type of like animals, we'd turn this on, but we're not because we don't have any animals, so we're gonna keep it as is. All right, so recirculation uppers, gonna make sure that's on. Packs coming on. And barometric pressure, we need to set that to local temperature. So what is the local temperature? Let's find out, shall we, ladies and gentlemen? We're going to go to... Where is my... Fancy dancy D-Atus? Atlanta. We're looking at 29.93. That's almost perfect barometric pressure. So 29.2 is there. We'll flip this. That. All right. NCP out to set Indy. So we're going to go menu. Traffic, airport.
So you can mark it down for landing on 27 right, 5 out for Atlanta, Southwest 8265.
All right, so now we're going to talk about the checklist here. So we're going to go checklist, and this is our pre-flight parking plate set, fuel control switches are off, right? And then we switch. This is before start, so we'll do this one next. And that's just, they're not like super detailed, but they do help make sure like crucial things have been set. All right, auto brake, RTO, VHF frequencies have been set, transponder. We don't have a transponder. Something like this set up here. All right, so what we're looking for here, transponder is going to transponder, and then we're going to go to transponder and change our transponder code to 2000 because that's what you're supposed to start with in what do you call it, in VATSIM. All right, so that's done. TCAS above is set. GS is dark. Standby. APU. We can go and start APU now. So we do that by simply going up to APU and going start. And it automatically starts itself. The beauty of the 787, it does a lot of stuff by itself.
Traffic, Southwest 8255.
And we can see that. by going, oh, sorry, on the page actually, APU. See the RPM spooling up, EGTs, oil pressure, temp, oil quantity, all that spinning up. All right, we're going to tell the prepare for pushback and departure. All right, APU is online, and we checked that. This needs to be off. I know it seems weird, but if this is dark, it means it's on. So we can go ahead.
Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Disconnect it automatically. Look at that. Look at that smart thing it is. All right. Flight directors coming on. Auto throttles armed. LNAV, VNAV modes activated. Pushback is connecting. As it's connecting, we're going to turn on
Checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
right electric to auto, center 1 to auto, center 2 to auto, and then left to auto. Turn on our fuel pumps. No fuel in center. Don't turn that on. Beacons coming online. And passenger signs set. MCP set. Heading track all 2 set. Takeoff beats completed. CG pre-flight completed. Trim units needs to be 5.
Flight traffic Southwest 8255, clear 27 right.
525.
We're going to 4 south. So go.
Five, 2-5. There we go. Trim set. We're going nose right, tail left. Taxi takeoff's complete. Beacons on. Pre-start. I said pre-fart. Oh my gosh. Pre-start checklist complete. Oh man. All right. Now I want you guys to see how easily this is to start.
Release parking brakes.
All right, parking brake released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
All right, so we're going to go overhead, and then we're going to go right, normal, cut off, run, left, start, cut off, run. Now you're thinking, you just started both engines at the same time. Yes, I did. The 787 can do that. What's this person doing? She's going to get adjusted. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And her head's gone. It's just burnt to a crisp. She's on fire. What in the world? Oh my goodness. She's supposed to be the wing walker, but she is not walking the wing. Golly. Wing anti-ice is off. What are you talking about? Should be on auto. Yeah. I don't know what's going on with that. Okay. All right. So engines are started. We've got right and left engine good starts. We're going to go ahead and wait for parking.
Set parking brakes.
All right, setting parking brake.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
And we've got a good engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Alrighty. Verify on. APU coming off. Now Ah, that's why. They weren't in auto for some reason. They're supposed to automatically be in auto, but that's fine. That's been set and cooled. Alright, APU is in cooldown.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Alright, they said we're clear, so we're going to go flaps. Set 5. Flight controls. Forward down. Pull left. Pull back, sorry. Left. Right. Rudder left. Rudder right. Flight control check complete. Engine select. We're already on engines here. We're going to go ahead and make those disappear. Don't need those in flight. And anti-ice set auto. Recall checked and completed. Auto brake RTO. Flight controls checked. Ground equipment's clear. APU has been turned off. For taxi check off complete. All right, let's go ahead and pull up good old Navigraph. Navigraph charts here. All right, so we're going to be in Atlanta, and we're going to be... Yeah, see, I always forget how to freaking operate this thing. Atlanta airport information. Here we go. All right, so we're going to taxi 26 left via the Foxtrot. Yeah, we're going to have to go up and turn left? What? Make any sense? Can't go that way because the jet's in the way. Okay, I'll turn right here. Delta Echo. All right. Atlanta traffic, United 287, taxiing 26 left by a Delta Echo. Atlanta traffic. Right, so that's set. Gonna go away. Parking brake off. Add just a little bit of gas and we'll get going here. One thing I do believe they need to fix in this is the sounds. It's not that great, I'll be honest. They need to get the engine sounds better. All right, so Indy's been configured. Left and right landing lights will come on once we get closer. Taxi lights actually needs to come on. We're on Delta now. Clear left. No aircraft left. Clear left. Clear right. The aircraft right. Clear right. One of the cool things about the 787 is it has a lot of automated systems. it's actually got 2 server closets on board the aircraft that handles all the automation. It's a very smart aircraft, but also it still has a lot of the Boeing characteristics. It's like Boeing and Airbus had a baby. It's very interesting, but I think it's definitely the future of Boeing. I think the 787 was the right path to go. I know it had some bumps and bruises early, but I definitely think it was the right path to go. And I do think that they should have taken the 787 and made a smaller version and called it the 797, and that should have been the 737 replacement instead of doing the 737 MAX. We all know the problems with the MAX. So that's just my opinion.
Traffic Delta 7355 off line up for 26 right. Line of traffic.
26 right, that's the one parallel. So we are going to use a HUD today. Go and get this down. For some reason, it always seems to not be exactly right. All right, there we go. Oops. All right, so we're going to get our landing lights on. We only turn the left and right. We do not turn the nose wheel on. That's not part of the system here.
Atlanta traffic.
Strobe lights come on.
1577, 14 miles
Transponder, TARA.
Atlanta runway 26 right.
And I'm going to turn on the terrain. Traffic started being on, yeah. So I'm going to turn on terrain, but not weather. Weather's all jacked up on this, so. All right, flap set before takeoff. Let's complete. Got 2 aircraft inbound. All right, let's make the call. Add some brakes. You can see that diamond kind of going that. It's like inertia. It's really cool. All right. Atlanta traffic. United 287 departing runway 26 left. In American. Atlanta traffic. American. What the heck am I saying? I'm not talking normally. Up, Houston Center just came online. Haha. I'm talking about. Oh, we got the jerky jerks. Refresh rate problem. All right. 20 TPR, activate toga. $80 knots cross check.
Traffic 750.
B1, rotating.
5 miles out of Atlanta, runway 26 right.
All right, going up to that dash line. Holding at the dash line. Gear coming up. All right, now I'm following the bubble. Autopilot armed, or not armed, autopilot activated.
Atlanta traffic Delta 7350 cleared up 26 right. Atlanta traffic.
See the
Traffic 750.
little circles, the autopilot path. The big circle with the little wings, that is the flight director. All right, flaps coming up on schedule. Flying right into the sun. And climbing out ridiculous high speeds. That is one thing I do know is commented, is that this aircraft doesn't have the best VNAV. Like, there's a little bit too much power in it. Atlanta traffic, United 287 over Snuffy, departing the area to the west. Last call, Atlanta. No. Reflection of flaps in the, is not. Landing gear up, flaps full up. You still have to manually push them up. I brought the flaps up on the schedule, though. So, like, there was actually indicators like 5, 1, and then up, and you're supposed to bring them up at those points, those speeds. Well, let's pop outside while it's taking itself up. And now we're going to go back inside because we just hit 10,000 feet. And you know what that means. Landing lights coming off. All right, I do not have to turn a taxi light off because it does, that is automatic. So, like, even though it still says on, it automatically trips off whenever it goes in up into the compartment. So it's good. All right, MCP altitude is already set to cruise, 38,000 feet. And we're going to hit altitude push, and it's already pushing, so we're good there. At 10,000 feet, it's off, and seatbelt signs going to auto. It's going to be a smooth ride. So we do have Houston Center online now, 134.425. So we're going to go ahead and go back to VHF, 134.425, and set that into standby here. And really, I mean, it's pretty much a simple flight from here on out. Again, 787 is really not that hard. It's just different if you're used to Boeing. So thank you, HG Simulation. I appreciate it. I know you're going to be flying here not too long, so I do appreciate it. I'll tell you what, if I am still online, or if you're still streaming when I'm done, I'll send people over to you. I think it was you that's going to be streaming in like 30 minutes, right? I think I got the notification. Yeah, you're flying the Zebo 738 from Alaska to Seattle Center, or Seattle City, or the Alaska. You're flying the Alaska Boeing 738 from Seattle City approach. Yes, cloud textures definitely have improved 100%. So. Yep, and X-Plane 12 beta version 6.4, I believe. So I think that's the latest, right? 6.4? 6.5 has come out soon, though. Oh, crap, I passed transition altitude. Didn't hit standard. There we go, standard set. And that's it. Literally, that's done. We got to go up to cruise, and then in cruise, we'll do our arrival planning, all that stuff. But for now, that's pretty much all we got to do. Yeah, it's really easy. One thing I wish they would implement this EFB, but you know, I can't remember if the Caro one has this or not. This is just the default Sobo with the new Avionics upgrade. All right, HD, appreciate it. Have a good one, sir. I wish I could go back here, but they don't have a cabin in this model. Oh, you know what we can do though? I have it muted this whole time, but we can get some music back up in here. Flipped up now. But yeah, the audio, the good decision. How's it going? Nice to see you on board. That buildup doesn't look real. But anyway, I do wish the audio of the jet engines was a little bit more realistic. I'm sure there's a F mod for it or something, but awesome, good deeds fishing. I appreciate your love of the stream. Don't forget, guys, you want to help support the channel, you can join the channel. Just hit the join button down below. And you can join and help support me here on YouTube. Simple. And you get cool emojis and stuff and things. So I do recommend it if you want to help support me. I would greatly appreciate it. No, for default, it's not bad at all. I mean, working title came in here to the Avionics. Work on it. And so glad Asobo picked them up because they have really transformed a lot of the aircraft in the default. Yes, the camera angle changing in 2020 is... it's not good. X-Plane has a better... I will say that. I think everyone, even like people who love 2020, will agree that X-Plane does have a better camera system. It just is. They just do. So. They just do. Alright, we're going to put the CD over here and bring up the checklist here. So I can select things more easily there. Bring it back up. Throw it over. You can put the ND down here, which is really cool. Of course, now it's, you know, disappeared here, and I believe we just throw it. Yep, right there. Oh, I'm sorry. Left is actually going to be systems. Right is going to be ND. You can configure the screens like a lot to whatever you want, which is really cool, I think. Right? I mean, that's pretty darn neat, I think. But I mean, listen to the engines. It doesn't sound that good. My opinion. Maybe that's how it actually sounds. Let me bring up my camera options here. Slow down the drone rotation speed. Should be able to. There we go. I think, well, I could tell you actually. If we go to index performance, oops, almost checked that up. I think it's around 80. I think you're right. So actually, technically, it's not 80% because it's so the what do you call it? The Rolls. I think the Rolls Royces. They actually have a thing called TPR, and it's different than N2, which is the General Electric. So technically, it's not 80%. It's like 80.0 TPR. It's not 1-to-1, but it's really close. But that's about all I know about it, so I can't really speak on it that much. Right now, Mach 0.834 right now, so we are booking it. All right, so turn off terrain, turn on weather. Looks like we have no weather. Just fine. We're about 2,200 feet from cruise. We're really climbing on out of here. We're pedal to the metal. Not quite. So here you can see exactly what I'm talking about. So technically we're at 100 TPR, but that's not 100%. So all right, here's 38,000 feet. Should level off. And we should go into cruise. Where's my cloud bot? Is it even operating? Hold on. I think my cloud bot's off. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and Make sure you put on all notifications so you can notify when I go live next. All right, let's see here. Where's my cloud bot? It's off. What the heck, man? Why was it off? I didn't turn it off.
Top of level 450. That's going to terminate about the Lafayette area and then points east along the coast. My other two convective segments, 50 Central valve for Texas and coastal waters, 49 Central valve for western Texas towards Laughlin, Del Rio areas, and then points east of Laredo is convective segment 40th Central. Both valid for isolated areas of thunderstorms with top above flight level 380. Further information available on this frequency upon request. Alright, 837, starting at your 11 to 12 o'clock, 40 miles is a line of moderate to extreme precipitation, and that's going to curve south to about the Leeville, maybe just north of the Leeville VOR. So the Harvey VOR, you're actually going to be going right through it. Advise if you need deviations to the south around that weather.
All right, let's see if points works now. Of course, I don't know if it works for me or not. Oh, there it is. All right, so Streamlabs is back and operating. Good. All right, let's get in our arrival. We need to do that. So arrival, we're looking at the here Doobie AEX transition.
Center Delta 1805 or 9 miles south of Cali.
We'll do the
1805 Houston Center.
ILS 26 right.
7345.
7345.
Execute that. Check out the legs page. Make sure we're good.
United 327 Houston.
United 327 US.
Yeah, did you copy that weather? Point out a couple minutes ago.
Affirmative, United 327.
Okay. Yeah, let me know if you want to go south around it because your route of flight has you going kind of through the middle of it.
All right. So approach and everything's set in.
Up to 1039, Fort Worth Center's offline radar services.
Pull up our Navigraph again.
Okay, Houston, this is Delta 1039 going to Yukon. Have a great day.
United 1584, Fort Worth offline, radar services terminated, switch to advisory approved. Good night. Switch is approved, United 1584, have a good day. Delta 1805, when able.
All right.
Actually, 1805.
Doing legs, and we're going to check these points, make sure they're within tolerances here. So Beetle
1805, for your planning purposes, I do have
280 below 23,
starting
above
just
17.
north of
That's
Leo,
correct.
which is Lima Echo Victor on your flight plan.
Adobe
That's gonna
to
extend, the points east and
50,
north,
17,
basically just going
15,
up the hop.
Heart, 230,
So,
13,
they wanna take
10,
some alternative routing to get around that. But,
210,
obviously,
9,
you have time.
210, 8, 210, 8. All right, so that looks correct, actually.
Yeah, no problem.
That should be a straight in there.
So, 1194 Houston, good evening. Climb maintain level 360.
Keep that up for now, though. We're about 300 miles or so, 320, till our top of descent. So we can sit back, relax, and enjoy the Dreamliner.
Northwest 3390, Fort Worth Center's offline. Your radar service terminate, frequency change, advisory approved. Have a good night.
I am waiting for him to ping me, say to contact him.
Delta 1805, if you want to look get the fuel planning for you on it. After Leeville, it looks like direct to Fighting
Oh, I'm gonna be a little bit just because I'm higher north. Never mind. Never mind.
Direct to Shire would actually work and get you around the weather with minimal deviations, but not sure where you're at with fuel and stuff.
Yeah, I was looking at that Fighting Tiger and Shire. Plug it in and we get back to you. Is that something we can possibly go direct Fighting Tiger from here, or Weasel?
I gotta leave you on the airway while you're in oceanic airspace, but once you're at, let me look at the fix. I can clear you direct it. Basically, like 50 miles south of Leeville, I can give you the turn.
Okay. Yeah, we'll get back to you. That route looks pretty good, but we'll look at it.
Very good.
All right. Well, guys, I'm gonna step away real fast and grab me some special deluxe Dreamliner food. So give me about 2 minutes and I'll be back.
American 434, Memphis Center is offline. Rudder surface terrain. Frequency change to advisories approved. Good night.
Silver, you call American 434. Have a going.
And 327, radar contact lock.
All right, I'm back with some fantastic, fancy Bluebell Dutch chocolate ice cream.
That's 327, I got your radar contact again, 15 east to
Oh,
Rudder.
AGIS update. You hear that ding? That's what VA just does. It makes that dinging sound for the controllers, letting know update happened. What? So you guys see that?
327, how's your ride there at 35?
That looks like X-Plane build up. Come on, Microsoft. Look at that. Little towers. Don't forget, guys, hit that like button. Helps with the YouTube algorithm. And it's free. Doesn't charge you anything. If you do want to help support me, think about becoming a channel member. And that join button. Down below. Oh, there's my animation.
Radio check.
Yep, that works. Reliable 1755 on frequency.
Reliable? Doesn't seem like you're very reliable.
Center Delta 1805.
1805, yes, sir.
After Dolph, we'll request direct to Fighting Tiger, then direct to Shire. If that works.
Yep, you can plan on that.
Houston Center, reliable 1755 with you, flight level 30, descending down to 17,000.
Reliable 1755 Houston, good evening, squawk 1711.
There we go. Now reliable's on.
1711, reliable 1755.
Delta 1805, the routing when you're ready, just to make it legal, I guess.
Go ahead.
And Delta 1805 now cleared Atlanta via after the Gulf intersection via direct Fighting Tiger, direct Shire, rest route and change.
I cleared Atlanta via after Dolph, direct Fighting Tiger, direct Shire, rest route and change, Delta 1805.
And that routing, or that weather is moving south, so I'm thinking you may be able to get a turn towards Shire a little bit sooner.
Roger.
Aircraft utilized Gulf, now current at New Orleans, the 131013 got 30, visibility 1 statute miles with heavy rain and thunderstorms. Temperatures 250.20, altimeter 29902.
29902.
And low level wind shear advisories are in effect.
Must be a nasty day in New Orleans. Nasty weather all over the place. All over the place.
November 4, 59 Kilo Alpha. Are you covering Randolph Aerospace Base today? It's Class Delta.
That is correct.
Exactly, so if you could say that one more time, please.
We are, sir. That is correct.
Roger, November 459 Kilo Alpha. Holding at the hangars is a Beach T6 Texan looking for a vehicle departure to the south.
459 Kilo Alpha, Roger. The Randolph, altimeter 29903. And are you on the east or west side?
No webcam? Webcam.
East
No
side,
webcam? Webcam.
And Texan 459 Kilo Alpha, Roger. Runway 15 left, taxi via Alpha, Alpha 1.
15 left taxi at Alpha Alpha 1.
Arrival 1755 Houston, idea of your radar contact. 8 north is Solo, descend via the Suzy 6 arrival, Austin's landing south. Austin altimeter is 29907.
Send via the Swayze 6 arrival in Austin, landing south. Arrival 1755.
I'm sorry, they're landing north.
Landing north, thank you.
Whoops. Where is all the weather? I'm going to check, actually. You just told me, but I'm going to look at the radar now myself.
This is a new good evening, United 2052 with you at 11, come down 416.
Is it going to affect me at all?
2052 Houston, good evening, climb maintain, flight level 310.
No, that's... I should be clear. Yeah, I should be good. Yeah, I should be good. Be no problems. No problemo. I almost thought about flying up to New York. If I'd have done that, we'd been in weather almost the whole time. Instead of this beautiful, beautiful skies. So. Yeah, I think I'm going to be fine, based on what I was seeing. There could be a pop-up shower or something that affects me, but I think there'll probably be some clouds, but I don't think we'll have any rain. We'll keep an eye out, though.
Correct, be advised. Bravo, now current San Antonio. San Antonio, altimeters 29907, and Foxtrot is now current at Corpus.
I do have weather. Weather radar. See, I don't know how to actually control the weather radar, or if you even can. Oh, what was that? Way to control.
So I'm 429 Kilo Alpha, ready for takeoff.
42, or correction, Texan 459 Kilo Alpha, straight out departure is approved. Wind 0809, runway 1. Runway 15 left, clear for takeoff.
Runway 15 left, clear for takeoff. Thank you for the wind check. Right out departure, and thank you for letting us do this tonight.
Anytime.
Is there a way to change it? I don't know. That's one thing I don't know. None of this stuff works.
Like be advised, Randolph, sorry, not Randolph, Laughlin, ATIS, Bravo current, and hotel now current at New Orleans. contact off the approach 419.0, y'all connect.
419.0, need.
Kilo Alpha, frequency change advisory approved unless you'd like to keep flight following.
12218, thank you. Have a good day, thank you.
No problem. Just give us a call when you're on your way back in. And if you need to activate a MEO, give us a call and we can do that.
On the Boeing 787-10 from United Airlines, you'll experience awesome comfort. From your world-class cabin, world-class room between your toes, and experience the chocolate ice cream dream you've been waiting for. Next time you book your travel, book on United Airlines. All right, United, I'm waiting for the phone call. Book me. Hold on, I'm actually gonna do something real fast, guys. Because that shot right there is freaking gold. That is gold, my friends. Straight up gold. Alright, I'm going to get rid of the overlay real fast. Hit the record button. And grab this. Alright, here we go.
At 320, Jacksonville Center's offline radar services terminating frequency change to advisory is approved.
Kill that as well. Ah! Alright, that's how I wanted. Alright, now we're going back. Stop recording. And go back inside. I'm gonna use that. I might redo my trailer. Throw it in there for this flight sim part. I think that'd be really cool. It's a really good shot. Anyway, hello Jessica. You're in the other room. Indeed she has. Indeed she has. He just called me?
Alpha 1805 radar contact lost.
Still a little bit out from his airspace, so probably not. I'm in ZME's airspace right now.
At 8896 Center, Roger. I'll need your current altitude.
405, we are at 15 south, 15 south.
Making the turn to the Alexandria VOR. I just crossed over the Magnolia VOR. We should have estimated fuel on board should be 26.1. Check that real fast. 28.1. So we're going to come in a little bit overweight of what we're estimating to land. We're still going to be within tolerances, so no worries there, but just something to think on.
United 8896 Houston, radar contact 10 miles south of Reynosa. The McAllen altimeter 29996.
2996, thank you.
Don't forget to hit that like button down below if you haven't already, folks. Helps with the algorithm.
You were like a ransom note. If I give in, will you come home? I put everything I'd had into getting you back. I was only 17, and you were the air I breathed. I walked across a burning bridge for you, for you. Those roads we walked, I'll know forever. Those times we talked, I still remember. Is it not enough that I paid with my heart once, twice? If I'm blind to who you are,
United
which of us
2052
was
Houston.
behind bars?
Hey, have you checked the weather recently for the lows? Well, I'm more concerned about everything else besides the lens. That's kind of what I was getting at.
I tried to find a way to
If you need help reading the reps, let me know.
missing the signs I knew. My hands were tied the moment we met, and there was more to you. You were only 17, and I was your sick release. A hostage on a silver plate to you, to you.
It's gonna be hard to do. Doesn't matter.
All right, top descent, less than 150 miles to go. We'll be hitting there not too long from now. About 0:30.
Unfortunately, they are currently holding for New Orleans, so I don't know if you want to bring the speed back or whatever, but it looks like the weather's going to be around for at least 20 or 30 more minutes.
So about 15 minutes we'll be on starting our descent now.
Not too bad. We'll slow down a little bit, wait things out, see how it goes. No too
Oh,
Yeah, if you get too close, I'll just get you a hold nearby. But
I can contact him now.
I'm trying to get in right now. We'll see if they get in or not.
And Houston Center United 287, flight level 380.
United 287, Houston Center, good evening, squawk 3166.
3166, United 287. Wait for my radar contact.
At 287 Houston, radar contact 38 miles northeast of Natchez. Good evening.
Good evening to you as well. Glad I'm not going into New Orleans right now.
Yeah, it's a utter mess there.
Okay, my screen just freaked out for a second. Did y'all see anything on your end? Oh, it's doing it again. It's flashing. What is it doing? Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's not do that. All right. All right. It stopped. What in the world was that? It was like dimming and then flickering, and I don't know, that was weird. It stopped when I started looking up. I wonder if it was like trying to adjust or something. It's supposed to be a fancy monitor, I bet it was trying to do. Nothing here. All right. Well, at least it didn't go through y'all, so that means it's actually my monitor itself. That's, yeah, it's probably just, it was trying to, I've seen it happen a couple times whenever something goes like dim, when it gets dark, it like tries to like adjust or something. So like I was kind of looking down, so I think that's what was going on. I don't know. All right, we are roughly 100 miles from top of descent. Still looking at a cross time of about yeah, 0031, something like that.
Yeah, United 2052, they're
11 minutes.
They're holding right now. So it looks like it may be 15, 20 more minutes. The weather is moving, but fortunately it just kind of keeps running over the airport as it develops. So I'll have holding instructions for you here in about 2 minutes.
Oof, that sucks.
Sounds good to me, United 2052, thanks.
Holding. Holding, you don't want, yeah, holding's never fun. Okay? There's just nothing fun about holding. I mean, the only time you'd want to hold is like you need time to like prep something or something, and yeah, it's just. But you need how to do it. You go in the hold. You select your fix, your speed and target altitude, your radial you're going to be shooting off of, leg distance if applicable, leg time depending on which one you're doing, inbound course direction, right turns or left turns. Yeah, I'll input all that. And you throw execute, and it'll execute that. Just like in the 737, actually, it's pretty much the same exact thing here in the 787. So, All right, so let's actually, while we're doing, since we got a little bit of time here, let's go ahead and figure out what our approach speed and everything's going to be. How we're going to do that, we're going to look at, so we got 26.4 on board. And we were, what, 2,000 pounds over. We're expecting, yeah, we were expecting 26.1 at Magnolia, and we were at 28.3. So that's, we'll just say 2,000, make it easy, over there. So our estimated landing was 20. So we're going to say it's now going to be 22.4 instead of 20.4. And our estimated landing weight was 407. So minus 2, so 4055. 5.5. So we're going to estimate 405.5 for our landing weight. And then we're going to go flaps 25, which is normal. Throw it in there. Wind correction plus 5, that's normal. We're not going to go into detail of, there's actually like a way you actually calculate that, but we're not going to worry about that right now. We're not going to worry about that right now. So it's pretty easy though, figuring all that out. And yeah, so we are going to go ahead and check though while we're sitting here our approach here. So ILS 26 right, it's this one.
United 299, which you out of Houston, yeah, on the log 4.
And we're expecting
At 299 Houston, good evening. I'll need your altitude living, please.
initial approach.
14,000 to 27,000.
You were assigned 16, sir.
Say again?
Dapo.
You were assigned 16,000 for your climb.
Yeah, we're assigned 16,000.
Thank you. United 299, we need that on the initial call, but appreciate it. Climb maintain level 270.
Alright, climb up 270.
So we'll set 5,000. We're expecting down to 2,000, but we're going to set 5,000 for now. Make sure we don't drop below the initial approach fix. Minimum altitudes there. Our minimum's 295 on the Barrow. So we'll set that right here. Out of the way a little bit. All right, here we go. So we're gonna go barometric
2052, I do have a fix for you to go to. Advise when ready to copy.
Ready to copy.
2052, clear direct Donby intersection. That's Delta, Oscar, November, Bravo, Echo, Donby intersection. Then direct to Audad, but you can expect holding at Donby.
So direct to Donby, then direct to Audad, but we'll expect the hold at Donby, like
295, that's set. All right, so let's go through the approach checklist here. Even though we haven't, we're still haven't even started descending, right? But we're going to go through this anyway. All right, so Houston approach, we're going to stay on center, so all these frequencies don't matter. Localizer frequencies going 1.55 should automatically be populated in the NavRad. Well, it's not going to show it yet, but anyway, it will be populated in NavRad. The problem is it's automatic. All right, so 1.5.
2052, descend and maintain.
Approach course is 267. Our glide slope intercept altitude be 2,000. Decision altitude set 295. That's been set. This approach, we're going to climb to 600. Then we're going to have a right-hand climbing turn to 3,000. Outbound on the Houston VOR radial 344 to Pepe intersection 20 DME from Huntsville and hold, as depicted on this chart right here. So we are right-hand turn, so we're actually going to come in. It won't be a direct. It'll actually be a, if I remember correctly, this would be a, oh man, this is blowing my mind here a second. Hold on. This would be a parallel entry, I think. So you go opposite, come around, and then like that. Anyway, I know how to. I'm just trying to remember the name of it. I think it's parallel entry. Anyway, not teardrop, or maybe you see. I'm not have to go back and check all that information. Ah, tabs. You don't use things, you lose it. Bogwraith, yeah, I absolutely can. Are you talking about just in the 787 or like all the different aircraft? Because they're all slight variations on them all.
United 8896, it shows your slant Lima for the equipment suffix. Is that correct, or you guys just BORD me equipped only?
Definitely not slant Lima, but we are slant golf. Click slant golf for us.
All right, I'll update that thing. So what's 1194, Fort Worth Center is offline, Rudder services terminate, frequency change to advisory is approved.
All right, we do have ATIS. Let's go ahead and pull that up. We're going to be
over to advisor for
124.050.
Have a good one.
050.
Notices to air mission. United ramp control in effect. Bird activity within the airport. Land and hold short operations, runway 26 left. Runway 26 left, high left in your mark.
And let's make the ESC 40045 Zulu.
So hold on. Don B, west of Don B, on a 270 radio, and the ESC will be 40045 Zulu.
Reback is correct. And if the standards are for holding there, just let me know.
Let me type it. So the actual 787 you can pull up multi frequencies at once, but you can't do that in the default apparently. So I'm gonna type in.
So you're 1052. I'm gonna take you up on that. We are on the holding page on our MCDU. I'm not really sure where to go from here.
All right, so you're gonna put in a hold at Donby intersection, and you'll tell it. You're gonna say, I want like left or right hand turns, right? So standard hold direction is a right hand turn.
What aircraft is he in?
And it likely is already selected if it's not already.
A320.
Your leg length, the standard leg length above 14,000 feet is a minute and a half, so 1.5 for your minute leg length. And then you should be able to specify like a quadrant and a radial.
See, I don't know the 320 off the top of my head. I just know the Boeing version. Well, I will definitely do that for you, Bog. I think I already do. I'm pretty sure I already have a holding tutorial.
We just don't have any of the quadrants, like you were saying. It doesn't really show that on the MCDU.
Oh, yeah, so that's a Boeing thing. So for the inbound course, just put 090 because that's the reciprocal of 270.
I thought it was on a.
And that
it'll
know
320?
that you're holding west. That's kind of a redundant thing to put in, but that's one way the Boeings have it. You can put it in. So as long as you put the inbound course at 090, right hand turns, and then for your legs, just put 1.5 for the time. And then I believe insert, and it should work as long as you execute it and stuff.
We've got all that in after that. Thank you for all your help in 822.
No problem. If you look at your map, you should see a racetrack now over Downby.
I thought I had a hold example. I'm looking for it right now.
United 287, send pilots discretion, maintain level 240.
All right, down the pilot's discretion, maintain 240, United 287.
United 8896, clear direct to G-Man.
12000.
Southwest 936 Houston, climb maintain level 230.
Level 230,
United 8896, clear direct to G-Man intersection on the arrival.
Alright, clear direct G-Man on the arrival, 8896.
I really thought I had made a one. I had made a one. That's not a real thing, but I had made a one. Huh. I really thought I had. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to do that. That's weird. I really thought I had made one. Alright, so we can start descending early. Pushing that button.
And United 2052, that weather is just going to be east of Donvie by about 10 miles is moderate to extreme and about 15 miles in diameter on our radar. If you see anything different, you need to maybe stay further west from what we're seeing. Just let us know.
Roger that, United 2052, thanks.
All right, so 299R1 is the ATIS expected arrivals, ILS or RNAV Yankee runway 26 right, ILS or RNAV Yankee runway 26 left, ILS or RNAV Yankee runway 27 simultaneous approaches in use, departing runway 33 right to your left doesn't matter. United ramp control in effect, bird activity vicinity airport, lasso 26 left, runway 26 left, ILS enter, marker out of service. Okay. Don't really use those anyway nowadays. Runway 15 left, Rella RVR out of service. Okay, not going to need that either. Northwest, northeast are closed. Taxiway.
Lima, now current at New Orleans. The New Orleans altimeter is 29990.
November Foxtrot, November Room closed between runway 26 left and runway
And New Orleans now reporting 1210 at 11 gust 21. Visibility 3 statute miles.
Okay.
Moderate rain with thunderstorms. Sky conditions. View 4,500. Ceiling
Oh,
8,000.
my screen just did its thing again.
1,000. Temperatures 252.21. Altimeter is 29990. And still reporting storms in the area moving to the southeast, and it looks like they're now landing south. United 2052, you can expect the GPS runway 20 approach.
GPS runway 20 approach, United 2052.
United 287, descend via the DB2 arrival, the intercon altimeter 29991.
All right, send by the DB2 arrival, 29991, the United 287, thanks. All right, set this down to 5,000. Yeah, I don't, it's something with the actual monitor.
Go ahead, Southwest 62.
We have flight planned to San Francisco, Houston. We need a clearance, please.
Southwest 62, Houston, roger, clearance no request.
Sorry?
Southwest 62 is clear to the George Bush Intercontinental Airport via radar vector churn intersection, then is filed. On departure, maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 250, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 134.42, squawk 5262.
Okay, we are clear to Houston George Bush, runway 04, churn, the departure, and 050 the flight level at departure, and squawk 5262, Southwest 62, sorry.
Southwest 62, your reback is correct. And it's 5,000 feet for the initial climb.
5,000, sorry.
Yeah, no problem. Flight level start at 18,000 here in the U.S. Just give us a call when you're ready to taxi, though, for Southwest 62.
Okay, ready for taxi, Southwest 62.
Yep, call us when ready.
Yep.
936, Fort Worth Center is not there. Radar service is terminated. Frequency change to advisor approved. Y'all fuel.
Southwest 936 over to Unicon. We'll see ya.
United 299, they're holding on for New Orleans weather right now. However, I think it should be probably lifted by the time you get a little bit closer. So just kind of an FYI for you.
Alright, we got that. Do you know what fix they're holding at?
Right now, we're using the Don B intersection, which is like 5 miles west of Audad. So you may plan on direct that, but like I said, by the time you get a little bit closer, I think we're going to be sending people around to the north.
Alright, sounds good. Thanks for the heads up.
No problem.
Yeah, it still looks pretty clear around Houston. I wish we could...
2052, nice work. Looks like you got it figured out.
We do. Thank you for your help in 2052.
Good job.
No problem. If I can offer you any professional advice, it would be if you're in a hold and you know it's for sure an undisclosed amount of time or a long time, usually doesn't hurt to slow down. Obviously, you don't want to slow down to like right above stalling speed because when you turn, your stall speed goes up. But slowing down, you know, somewhat.
This guy knows what he's talking about.
Because you'll be able to loiter a lot longer and burn less fuel by going slower.
Dr. Light, United 2052, thanks.
No problem.
Houston Center, United 287. Question.
Go ahead.
Are you a pilot in real life?
Yes.
I could tell. Me too.
Charlie Delta Papa, holding short 27. Impact instructions to the active. I don't know how it ended up here.
Sir, I don't even know who you are or where you're at. I've got 49 controlled airports in my airspace.
I'm on the holding short 27 in Houston.
Yeah, you should probably call approach on 120.05. They're online.
Alright, we'll do that. That was 120.050.
Yes, 120.05.
I'm gonna punch that in.
Yeah, United 2052, it looks like they're getting people into the north, so you can plan on radar vectors to the north for the arrival.
Dr. Vad, we'll plan on radar vectors, United 2052.
And United 2052, you're now clear to New Orleans via right turn heading 070, descend and maintain 16,000.
Right, clear to New Orleans via right turn heading 070, maintain 16,000, right 2052.
And United 2052, the New Orleans altimeter is now 2990.
2990, United 2052.
Houston, we have double P50 at 40 nautical miles for United 299.
Yep. Delta 3997, Houston Center, you here?
Gonna be a beautiful shot out here, guys. Watch this. Nice descent, guys. This thing is flying like a dream. Awesome. Just awesome. I was always, I'll be honest, I was always intimidated to try to fly the 787. I just saw all the screens, all the buttons and everything, and I was like, I don't understand this. And I should have just done it. I should have just grabbed it and gone for it, because
United 299,
it's such a good aircraft.
Descend and maintain flight level 240. That'll be vectors for the arrival to New
And it's
Orleans.
actually really simple. More simple than the 737.
Headed descended to 240 and reflecting vectors here 299.
Oh, we got an FMC message. What do we got? Unable to maintain. All right, so it wants a little bit of drag, so we'll add in some drag for it.
Delta 3997, Houston, good evening, squawk 7377.
7377, Delta 3977.
United 2052, how's that vector looking for the weather?
It's looking pretty good so far. We'll let you know if it's about to cut through a big storm.
I know.
Yeah, I was gonna say the weather is gonna be off your right.
It is.
1 to 2
It's just,
o'clock and
it's a
15
different
miles, and that's
style.
about 25 miles in diameter as
It's
well.
the difference
So
between
heading
like
should keep you north
all
of
this
it, but
digital
like I
stuff
said, you may have something
and just
different.
analog. And so it's like I'm so used to the
And United 2052 to set a maintain
analog
11
side of
11
things.
Down to 11,000, 2052.
United 287, can I take Houston approach 120.05, y'all go.
Over to Houston approach 120.05. Have a good one. Thanks.
Delta 3997.
And Houston approach United 287 passing through 18.
287 Houston approach, hello at Boz, cleared ILS, runway 26 left approach.
At Boz, cleared ILS 26 left approach United 287.
And 287 Houston altimeter 29991.
2991, thanks, United 287. I just accidentally reset this. Whoops.
Approach jet speed 124 on the ground at Hobby Light IFR to Austin with Alpha.
Jet speed 124 Houston approach, hello, clear to the Austin airport. Retire 8 departure. Near transitions and is filed. Maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 22010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is with me, squawk to 0017.
I cleared to Austin, retire 8 departure, maneuver transition, maintaining 5,000, 22010 departure with you, squawk 0017, jet speed 124.
Jet speed 124, read back correct, runway 4 for departure.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Runway 4, jet speed 124.
Delta 1949, contact Houston Center 134.425, we'll see you.
134.42 for Delta 1949, so long.
And Charlie Delta Papa, go ahead and make a left there on Sierra Alpha.
Yeah, the max is similar, but not the same. Similar, but not the same, for sure. There's a lot of similarities.
9525 Houston approach, I see you coming in there. You're coming in really broken. Or I can hear you just coming in and wave.
They gave me 26 left, not 26 right.
Chris, is this better for United 525?
525, I hear you now.
Alright, we're looking for IFR to Miami with also United 525.
525, you are cleared to the Miami airport. Lugs for departure, White Lake
So
transition.
that means I need to pick up
Expect flight level 3710 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is with me, squawk 6763.
Adjust this accordingly.
To Miami via the MUX 4 LL.
Alright, so 295 is still the same. 2000 still interception. Difference is, looks like size of frequency, of course, but we're climbing to 3000, then left turn heading 240 outbound on the Huntsville, on the Houston radio 270 to Lupsy interception, 22.9 nautical miles from Houston, and hold there. It's going to be a left or right turns, which means we'll need to do again that parallel entry into the hold.
Houston approach, United 3891 short of Romeo Charlie, ready to taxi 33 right with Victor.
3891 runway 33 right, taxi via Whiskey Bravo.
33 right via Whiskey Bravo, United 3891.
Alrighty. We'll be on the ground here shortly, guys. Ten 10,000 feet, we'll turn on our landing lights. Seatbelt signs will come on.
Jet speed 124 ready for taxi, hobby.
Weather light coming off. Terrain coming on.
Jet speed 124, runway 4, taxi via Juliet, Kilo 1.
Juliet, Kilo 1, runway 4. Jet speed 124.
Gateway 4238, runway 33 right, taxi by Romeo Bravo, Whiskey Bravo, Whiskey November.
Landing lights coming on.
Station be advised, latest information, Whiskey
Seatbelts on.
Got 744, turn left heading 120, wind 34008, runway 33 right, clear for takeoff.
Was that for United 744?
Affirm, United 744, turn left heading 120, wind 3408, runway 33 right, clear for takeoff.
Left 120, runway 33 right, clear for takeoff, United 744.
All right, checklist, recall set, auto brake set, landing data set, approach briefing completed. Altimeter's been set. What's my... van is initial approach point, so we're going to go ahead and...
Charlie, Charlie, Delta Papa, maintain ground speed 30 knots or less when taxiing.
30 knots.
Approach isn't activating. Interesting. Speed, LNAV, VNAV path.
Jet speed 124, turn right, heading 120. Wind 3607, runway 4, clear for takeoff.
Right heading 120, clear for takeoff. Runway 4, jet speed 124.
There we go.
Nice 744. I needed that to be a left turn. Next time make it a left turn. Clear direct bottle, climb by the SID.
Clear direct bottle, climb by the SID. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. I set it to left 120. I don't know why we're turning right. Sorry about that, though.
Let me arm it now. Oh, let me arm the approach. That's so weird. All that's set. Huh. Funny.
Houston departure, United 1184, with information, Whiskey at Charlie 33, IFR to New Orleans. Good evening.
Jet speed 124, radar contact, altitude indicate 600, cleared direct Loco, climb maintain, disregard.
There we go.
Jet speed 124, radar contact, altitude gets 1,500, cleared direct Loco.
We don't have a loco for jet speed 124.
Flap set 5.
Jet speed 124, clear direct retire, climb maintain 16,000.
I retire in 16,000 for jet speed 124.
Now 1184, I have your clearance advised, ready to copy.
1184, ready to copy.
Now 1184, clear to the New Orleans airport, Mugs for departure, gusty transition, then as filed, climb by SID, expect level tree 010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is with me, squawk 512 tree.
United 1184, cleared to New Orleans near the Mugs Fort, gusty. Climb via the SID, 33010 minutes.
Alright, music's coming off so we can focus. Stereo cockpit.
23 for transponder.
1184, read back correct, 15 left for departure, call for push.
Flaps 10 set, holding 10.
Approach United 3891, short of 33 right on Whiskey November, ready for departure.
3891, fly runway, heading 13408, runway 1, correction, runway 33 right, clear for takeoff.
33 right, clear for takeoff and fly runway heading United 3891.
And I go manual on the speed here. For now. So we get a little bit closer here.
And departure United 1184 at Charlie 33, we're ready for pushback.
1184, push and start on 2 Romeo Bravo, approved, facing west.
Romeo Bravo, face west, United 1184.
All right, gear coming down. I was going 15.
United 287, wind 340 at runway 26 left, clear to land.
26 left, clear land, United 287. Flap set 25, 25 confirmed, 25, all 3 geared down, locked. Auto throttle will keep engaged.
Houston, departure Southwest 3055, IFR to Midway.
Southwest 3055, Houston approach, hello, you're clear to the Midway Airport, Indy 8 departure, TPAC transition, that is filed. Maintain 5,000, expect flight level 39010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is with me, squawk 7236.
I've got the aircraft.
Clear to Chicago Midway, Indy 8 departure, TPAC transition is filed. Maintain 5,000, and could we get an amended cruise of 370 really quick?
Now, Microsoft Flight Simulator always puts you in high for the glide slopes. So we're going to bring it in a slightly low.
Southwest 3055, read back correct.
We're going to start pushing it down below the ball. And 3,000 set, that's go around altitude.
Gateway 4238, runway 33 right, line up and away.
Glide slope captured.
United 3891, clear direct B bias, climb maintain 16,000. Radar contact, your altitude indicates 2,700.
Could you repeat all that for United 3891? You kind of cut up.
United 3891, radar contact, altitude now indicates 2,900. Clear direct B bias, climb maintain 16,000.
Clear direct B bias and climb maintain 16,000, United 3891.
Thousand feet stabilized. Mr. Approach altitude has been set.
744, contact.
All right, we're low.
134.42, we'll see you.
Over to send 134.47, I believe it was.
That's 744, it's going to be Houston Center on 134.425.
Oh yeah, Houston Center 134.42. Thanks for your help today. Have a good night.
Gateway 4238, fly runway heading, wind 3408, runway tree right, clear for takeoff.
Fly runway heading, clear for takeoff for Gateway 4238.
Over Charlie Delta Papa, runway 33 right, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 33 right, Charlie Delta Papa.
Continue. Landing.
United 1184, Romeo Bravo, pushback, and we have whiskey ready for taxi.
1184, runway 15 left, taxi via November Bravo, Whiskey Bravo, Whiskey. Matt 3891, contact Houston Center 134.42, we'll see you.
134.42, see you.
And ground, United 1184, unable. We're at pushback off Charlie 33 on Romeo Bravo.
1184 should be Romeo Bravo, Whiskey Bravo, Whiskey, Whiskey to 15 left.
Okay, yeah, that sounds right. 1184 will be Romeo Bravo, Whiskey Bravo.
All right. Welcome.
I completely forgot, I guess.
Welcome to
One,
Houston.
it was the November Bravo sequence, but no problem at all.
Auto brakes off, reverser stowed. Flaps coming
937,
up.
welcome to Houston, safe parking.
Anywhere you want to shove me, United 287.
287, take a left there at November Alpha, anywhere to the, I think it's the Delta terminal would be great.
All right, November Alpha and any of the Delta terminals. Roger. 288, 287.
Gateway 4238, radar contact, altitude indicates 2,500, clear direct B-bice, climb maintain 16,000.
Strobe's coming off. Landing lights coming off. Starting my APU.
Charlie Delta, pop on course departure approved, wind 340 at 8, runway 33 right, clear for takeoff.
53 right, cleared for takeoff, on course
And
departure.
weather and terrain are off.
And Charlie Delta Papa, squawk 2441 when able.
2441, Charlie Delta Papa.
What was the landing rate? I know you guys probably saw it and I didn't. What was that landing rate? Because I didn't see it. Did it pop up even? I don't even know. Definitely felt funny landing. Definitely have to get used to it. Also had a wind shift from tail to front, so it was about 1,000 feet up or so. No, it was about. Did not see any rating. Bummer. We'll say it was great. Oh man. No, it's fine, man. I don't care about the caps. As long as you ain't spamming, I don't care. Alright, tax light's coming off.
Gateway 4238, contact Houston Center 134.42, we'll see you.
Alright, engine's coming off.
For Charlie Delta Pop.
Seatbelt signs coming off.
Altitude indicate 4,500. Maintain VFR out or below 11,500.
Alright, left electric off. 2, 1, right.
Maintain VFR 11,000, cleared into Bravo for
Fuel pumps all off. After stay on, sucking from the APU. Beacon's coming offline. Transponder. Stand by. 2,000 going in the box. 2,000 going in the box. And that is all complete. Shutdown complete. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to wrap up this stream. Hope you guys enjoyed, and don't forget to like, subscribe, the bell notification icon so you can get notified next time I go live. And you won't want to miss what's coming up here on my channel. I've got some really cool content coming in that's actually specifically about this aircraft. So again, don't want to miss it. So be sure to check all that out. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, guys, and I'll see you all next time up in the sky.
Thank you.